On Reddit, there is a Vegas local subreddit and just a Vegas Reddit, like for people that are coming here to visit. But this post was posted in the Vegas local subreddit. It's talking about the mass layoffs that's going on. And because this person jump started this conversation, other people started talking about what they are experiencing living in the city of Las Vegas. So this person simply says, mass layoffs are happening on the strip at all properties. It's getting scary out there. This reminds me of going into work in 2008 and being told there are no shifts available. The comments are where people are speaking on what they are seeing at their jobs. Eaton Noir says, I'm a server at a high end restaurant. Always been on call since I moved up. First year, I worked basically full time. And now, 4 years in, with each year getting worse, I have worked one shift in the past 40 days. LOL. That doesn't sound funny. They aren't doing layoffs at my restaurant yet, but they're offering plenty EDOs. And I guess EDOs, at first I was like, earned days off, but it means extra days off and unpaid time off. If no one takes the EDOs and the labor department sees they can cut more and actually do layoffs, they will proceed to that. I'm fine even with the schedule I have right now, but buckle up, people. The ones affected are not the ones at the top of the seniority list, it's everyone towards the bottom. Helpful Aunt says, I worked at Fountain Blue last year and got laid off and could barely get shifts between my three jobs. So I finally said F it and went back to school and got my bachelor's degree. I couldn't deal with the service industry anymore. 10 years I was a server and I was really good at it. I'm so thankful I'm not wondering if I'm going to get work anymore. The service industry is just so rough right now. Thanos did nothing wrong says, where did you get your degree in? White collar America has plenty of layoffs as well. This person that's hidden says AI is taking white collar jobs. Down Vegas Boulevard says, yeah, I'm missing out on moving to D list from on call this summer and praying I stay on the roster. I was willing to put in the time it takes to move up the hierarchy, but who knows if and when the opportunity will come again. Nug Nug says, glad to hear you're doing okay, working one shift per 40 days. And then that person says, that's to keep your place. To keep your place. It's what you have to expect, at least right now. I'm on partial unemployment and riding the storm out while actively looking for something else, but I'll be damned if I lose my casino job. So they do that on purpose. They are accepting that job just to say that they have a job. So this person sounds like I don't know if if they're joking or something, but that is the reason why they will accept that one job, that one shift, so they might be able to get unemployment, but also they don't want to lose out on those jobs because when it picks up again, they want to be able to go back to work. Desolated Hayes says, I had a customer at my job who does work on the strip in a restaurant. He said they had 10 layoffs and people sent home early, and he was worried more would come. He's at the top, so he's safe for now. Eaton Noir says, no doubt, this is the worst year so far. I just hope everyone can make it through. This is where the person asks what EDO is, and that's where Eaton Noir says extra day off, where we're scheduled to work and it's so slow, so management will tell you to take the day off. You Won't Like It says, what's the average bill for two? I noticed strip restaurant prices skyrocketed. Eaton Noir says roughly $150 to $200 for two people. Donut Farmer says, seems low even. Okay, we do need to talk about food costs. Just recently, we stayed at the MGM for my son's birthday. The costs were ridiculous. Where you're seeing me right now, we're in a restaurant called Netflix Bites. It is very trendy. I believe that we spent it was close to $200. It was about 106. No, it was $200 after tip and everything. And that was one meal, about $200. That was inside the restaurant. In the food court, the first day that we ate in the food court, we spent about $115 at the food court because the kids ate pizza and got a drink. For the kids to get pizza and a drink, it was $45. For my husband and I to get two chicken sandwiches and two drinks, it came to $55. So that right there was $100. But my son wasn't full, so he needed another slice of pizza. So my husband went over there and got him another slice of pizza. That was an additional $15. It is expensive as all get out. That was at the MGM Grand. That was just a snippet of the food cost. If you are looking to come to Las Vegas, the reason why some of the servers are struggling is because people are struggling. Costs are way too high. This person says when football season starts back, that'll be the true test. I honestly thought that summertime was going to be the test. What is going on in summertime? Because I would think that that would be the time that most people are visiting here. But the people in Las Vegas who have been here for a while know and understand what the ebbs and flows are. And right now, it looks pretty bad. But the crazy thing is, they're not lessening the fees. The fees are still very high. Down Vegas Boulevard says convention season is also on the horizon. I wonder if we'll see a significant drop in international travelers. Jesse Girl says we already have, but Down Vegas Boulevard says yes, but I mean people who travel for business, not leisure. I would say if you're traveling, if you are creating like the itinerary, do not come to Las Vegas if you have a choice because it is way too expensive. And I can, yes, and I obviously live here. I moved here and I didn't come like when it was cheaper before the pandemic. But right now, especially these food costs, they are ridiculous. And that's what this article is talking about right here. Las Vegas sees drop in visitors due to Trump slump and high costs. It says Las Vegas experienced a 7.8% drop in visitor numbers in March, with international arrivals at Harry Reid International Airport also down by 8.7% in May. The decline is attributed to a combination of Trump's slump, which has seen international travelers avoid the United States, and the city's ridiculous prices. Anthony Curtis, publisher of Las Vegas Advisor website, stated that visitors are fed up with excessive costs, including parking and resorts fees. When I stayed at the MGM, even for guests, it was $20 a day to park. $20 a day to park. So if you add that up, if you stay for a week, that is a lot of money. And resorts fees, you pay the resorts fees daily. They range anywhere from $45 a day to $55 a day. Those prices are non-negotiable. I don't know why they won't just add it into the cost of the bill, I mean the room rate, but those rates 5 days at $40 is 200 extra dollars just tacked on. So $200 and then the cost of parking, that right there is ridiculous as well. And then this person said, I mean, the next bullet point, it says an example of the high prices cited was a visitor paying $40 for two coffees and two croissants. It is expensive to be here right now. And like I said, I wasn't here before the pandemic. People said that the pandemic changed things. I've only experienced Las Vegas and the Strip right now. Trying to find deals off of the Strip seems it's a little bit better. And that's what it says Michael Traeger of Travelzork suggested that visitors can save money by dining off strip and strip adjacent and by purchasing a Las Vegas Advisor membership. So, there are different ways to find things where you can try to save a little bit of money, but you would have to know where to look. You have to get off of the strip and out of the hotels. This person that commented on one of the posts that I came across said they come up with one egregious fee after another and wonder why people stop coming. Vegas is cool and all, but there are plenty other places to go that aren't money grabs. And then Old Rock Loan 2005 says Las Vegas has become an overpriced destination and the tourists are going to go somewhere else. Belmont, Nevada, here we come. The hotel conglomerates are pricing out the locals. They are pricing out the people that would visit and is making it nearly impossible. And this is just one city that is a tourist location. What is going to happen for the rest of the country that relies on tourism? All right, y'all. Join the conversation. Let me know what you think. Like, comment, and share.